What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Football Capital, and yes, we are back for another. What is this?
Eurovision Song Contest.
Eurovision Song.
Big songs coming up.
That's it.
Episode.
Copyright free as well. So
Sportflix coming soon.
We've now moved the stand. But yes, guys, we're back for another Euro 2020 video. Bit of a review on the last couple of games that happened in the round of 16, and also touching on a little bit on the upcoming games. So a bit of a preview on some of the other games on the other side of the draw, or the same side of the draw.
Same side of the draw.
Look, Seb, the group stages are done. We got some tasty fixtures in the round of 16, and
half the bracket is very, very juicy. The other half is
a
win
bit
one
favourable.
game and you're into the final.
Yeah, but now it is. Yeah, so look, the first game that kicked off the round of 16, we had Italy
And
Austria. Now, Italy high flying, cruised through the group stage, and
Austria,
look,
bro.
I think they're a bit of a surprise as well. Like, to be honest, we all expected Italy to go through, but their performances that they've carried out throughout the tournament have been up there to
Professional.
put them actually contenders now.
100% contenders. I would be scared to face them, no matter who you are, even your Belgiums and I was going to say Netherlands, but
Yeah, well that.
But now look, that they were involved in a very tense game. 0-0 game finishes. First game, Italy hasn't been able to score. Bring on extra time. Austria's
And Arnautovic actually had scored a goal which was offside. So,
it's a
but
nice goal too.
I don't know what his problem is. He's a bit angry these last couple of games. Like, what's pissed him off?
eye ties, mate. Piss
What?
everyone off.
What is pissing? He was pissed off against Macedonia when he scored. Then he scored his trying to give it to the crowd. I don't know what's going on here.
I don't know,
Arnautovic, relax a little bit.
Maybe they told him you're not getting bonuses for a goal and he gets the shits when he scores. Fuck.
Yeah, what
All
to the
this
other
for
team? Yeah. Well, there you go. You got it disallowed anyways. But
Yeah, he's smiling after
like
that.
you said, extra time, and then Italy stepped it up again, another level, and two great goals, man.
Two great goals. That goal from Chiesa was a joke, bro. That close control under pressure, the ball's moving, how quick to get to him. Kind of comes off his face, but he maintains his composure. Nice little touch under the player's swinging foot.
Yeah.
Tees up a nice little half volley and smacks it far post. Puts him in the lead.
Yeah, that's it. And then they got another one back. They scored another one to make it 2-0. And Austria with a corner with a bit of an Arnautovic. Sorry,
What'd you say?
Sorry,
What'd you say?
But look, they ended up getting a corner with on the 113th minute, 14th minute. So they had about 6 or 7 minutes
bit of time to go.
left, but they couldn't get that equaliser to take it to penalties. And Italy are the first team to go
First team
through into the quarterfinals, and in that is it the same bracket or they're on the other side? No, they're on the other side. We had Wales and Denmark. Now 4-0. They're on the other side.
Bro.
Wales and
Wales on the
other side. Yeah.
Yeah, other side. Yeah.
So 4-0. I mean, Denmark has stepped it up. The 4-0 in their last group game against Russia. 4-1. I think that game finished.
Yeah.
Fantastic goals. Fantastic goals in that one,
Some
and in
thumpers
this
there.
one as well.
Yeah.
I mean, they've just
turned on the style.
turned it on, and look, not only are they fighting for the actual trophy, but also for Ericsson, and I think that has pushed them on.
It's definitely brought them together.
We saw, all right, they might not make it after that loss to Finland in that game, but then they bounced back. I think they lost to Belgium as well.
Yeah.
Just 2-1, was it?
Yeah, because Belgium won every game.
Yeah.
They're really doing something special right now. I know, like, it was against Wales, but you'd say they're kind of on par in quality, but Wales definitely have more star players in their squad, but they look disjointed and completely all over the place, and they couldn't deal with the attack. And how many times did you see, like, all the players were on one side of the field, or the defenders?
The goals, if you look at the goals, there's no organisation.
Nah,
I mean, everyone's just almost like schoolboy errors, ball watching.
Pretty much.
Everyone's just shifted across, free play at the back post, and Denmark have punished them. And
Harry Wilson was
Harry Wilson,
not
his first game.
Tried to
Was
kill
that-
someone.
Was that his first game that he's played? I haven't seen him play all tournament.
Yeah, I haven't seen him much, if any. And he's going to miss the next couple games too, whenever they do play those. But that's Wales bowing out of the tournament.
Wales are gone. Austria are gone.
Yeah, Austria should be proud of their performance. You know what I mean? They
Against Italy,
against Italy, like it's unlucky. It's unfortunate. Again, goal disallowed. They could have had them, but they didn't. And I think
And they did well. Like, I think we spoke about, they did well that that game against the Ukraine, they kept it tight, kept it compact, and just did their job up front, and which they did again against Italy. They made it tough for them, but unfortunately, Italy just too good, too strong.
much, man. And you can't blame them.
But then we had
This was last night,
this morning, whatever you want to call it. But look, man, I said I wasn't convinced with the Netherlands, Holland. Depends how many provinces you're talking about, but I wasn't convinced, especially in the group stage. They were probably in the weakest group out of all of them.
Yeah,
with Austria, Ukraine, and Macedonia, so they were in the weakest group. So even though they've been getting goals and getting the wins, you're not testing yourself to the bigger competition. And this is also going to see where Italy is at now.
Yeah.
Where because next they got Belgium in the quarters. This is going to now show, are Italy serious?
Are they real?
If they make semi-final, and they could face the likes of France, Croatia, Spain in the semi. So
it's a long road to that final.
So to be honest, if you look at Czech Republic, are they better than any of them teams that they're already versed?
Yeah, well,
probably.
I'd say
you could say,
but only because of the results that we've seen them get now. But up until before the tournament started, you would have thought, if they were to get Czech Republic in the 16, they're gonna waltz through that.
That's it. Yeah, 100%
but
right.
Czech Republic have something a bit special right now, man. They're playing really well and they're scoring nice goals. Probably got the goal of the tournament, as we talked about already.
Yeah.
And now they got a big feather in their cap in eliminating the Netherlands.
Well, they got Netherlands with a man down with
the Ligt.
The Ligt doing
play too much state of origin, bro. He got G'd up.
Play the ball, bro. Play the ball. Trying to play the ball too. I thought it was a foul penalty there. Should have been a penalty. Taking the two.
Take the two.
But
you said something interesting. When watching the highlights again, and did he get a push in the back?
It looked like there was a hand in the back, and when I don't know, maybe it was a bit after the handball, there was a tug of the shirt.
Yeah.
But look,
it's a pretty chaotic little sequence.
You got to, if you're going down anyway, just go down. There's no need to handball it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see that you've dragged it back. I think he got a yellow, and then they give him a red.
So they went to VAR for a possible red card, and then the VAR decided, we're gonna give it a red, and then even the Ligt said he's probably responsible for the loss. Yeah. Because until that point, it was 0-0. They weren't even looking that good, to be honest with you.
Nah.
They were still pretty flat.
Because the opening 10 minutes, I was watching the game and I'm like, bro, the Czech Republic are in this. They're on the front foot. They're putting pressure on the Netherlands here. They did a lot of defending. The Ligt was probably one of the best in the back in that game.
Yeah.
Until that red card. And look, I don't know if it was the 10 players, but the goal that Czech Republic did score.
The second one.
Nah, the first one. The first one where the keeper was a bit out, the header in the back post.
Yeah, that one there was a bit of a...
But the keeper's come out. He should have just stayed on his line, and maybe he saves it or someone clears it off the line. But then the second one, you were saying
that's where you can see the Lit's absence.
That's right. The
bro,
big
one
hole.
touch took this player through maybe 3 players, and then he's in open space, and then bam, goal.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You see some of these goals in the Euros. You see it in some of the other games as well, where in corners, why aren't there people on the posts? Isn't it I know?
Tactics.
I know, the whole zonal marking and man marking, but have 2 players on the post, and a lot of these goals that we've seen
they creep right past the post where someone should be standing.
That's right.
I can't wrap my head around the zonal defense on a corner or a set piece in general. Like Liverpool used to do it back in the day. You remember? I don't know if it was. I don't think it was Klopp. I think it was just before Klopp, and they'd concede goals. They'd look, there's no one near any attackers, and they keep their shape, but for what? To cop a goal.
Yeah.
It's simple, man. Two players on the
one
line.
On the front, one on the back, and they get so many cleared out. I just don't get it.
I don't know why these players, when I used to play, bro, I was like, I'm taking post because I'm buggered. I'm just going to rest here a bit, do my, just chill, be useful.
But you see, even in the Denmark game, they've shifted their body to go wide, and they've just hit a new post.
Yeah.
I know it was bangers in the top corner, but cobwebs, but far out. But we say it now. But to be honest, you look at a lot of the corners. I just don't get it. I'm like Macedonia. All right,
that was the first example of the tournament.
There was more. No, I think there was even more before that. Knee post. Why isn't there any plays here? I just don't get it. You watch back videos, you watch back tapes. You're more in the Premier League. For us, Man United, we always cop it knee post. No one's there, and it's isn't anyone watching the videos back to say, hey, can we have just 2 players?
I just
here?
don't even think you need to watch videos to know you have to do
No, that's right. But like if you when you're conceding goals and you're looking how you're conceding, and majority of the time is like, oh, if we can fix it by just having a player there.
Nah, bro.
It's as simple as that, really. But yeah, look, Memphis Depay signs the contract. Kick back time.
Doing the Aubameyang.
Yeah, doing the Aubameyang.
Yeah.
Just kick back time for him. Genie Ronaldo as well. Kick back time.
Paris bound's gonna.
Yeah, not showing up in these big games, man. And
They
like
just want a big
especially,
off season. That's why.
look, this was a good chance for him.
For the
Honestly,
Netherlands, 100%.
and especially the draw that they got.
Well, they would have had to eventually face either England or Germany, right? But that wouldn't. I think that would have been the semi-final.
Semis. That would have been the semis. I think they would have had Denmark.
They would have gone to
Denmark after that.
Yeah, would have been. You fancy them for that, but really, would they have won that game? Probably not.
Yeah, but you gotta back yourself at the end of the day. Like you look at the players that they do have. You think on paper they've got a good enough team to get a result.
Yeah.
And now just another competition where has the Netherlands been the last 3 tournaments maybe?
Well, they weren't even there.
They weren't even. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
They weren't even there. Now you finally here, and to get knocked out to the Czech Republic, it is a little bit embarrassing. But look, Czech Republic, they keep fighting on to the next one for them. And look, it's Denmark for the Czech Republic in the next game.
Both
And then
teams,
it's
it's
almost a semi-final for one of them. I mean, it's a two maybe you say evenly matched.
evenly matched.
Maybe
yeah.
Denmark's got a bit of an upper hand if you look at
they're
players
more free
for players.
scoring. you know.
Yeah.
That's two goals. Two games.
I mean, a
scored
clean
4
sheet
goals.
against the Netherlands, who's scored in every single game.
Correct. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And it's funny because you talk about golden generations for these countries, right? And every country goes through it. And Czechs was maybe early 2000s when they had all the, Jan Koller and Pavel Nedved and
Peter Cech in goals.
Exactly, just a massive team. You think, oh,
Peter
well, they're
Cech was
done for
maybe
now.
after that.
No, he would have been there. He would have been there.
The same team.
Yeah. And maybe they're back in there. They got another one coming.
Let's see.
knows?
This is the best this is the best thing about like these tournaments. You don't know these countries.
And then you see some stars.
Like Belgium, hardly the last maybe 3 or 4 tournaments, or before the last 3 or 4 tournaments.
No,
We're
no one
really
knew
talking about Belgium, and then out of nowhere they've slowly got the players, and you see it, and look at them now. They're almost to the promised land.
That's
because
right.
they beat Portugal.
The biggest game so far.
Biggest game so far in this round, 1-0.
Yeah,
Cristiano Ronaldo goes out. I think he's got another. Do you know what?
Bro, he's playing the World Cup.
Bro.
There's no way he's not playing the World Cup.
Why can't he play the next Euro?
Well, even the next year, yeah, probably.
The guy is that fit.
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen players like playing into that, like didn't Sheringham and.
Bro, Pandev.
But I think they're the same age.
No.
Pandev is only like 37. What's Ronaldo?
He's got to be 30. What?
36.
35. Ronaldo's 35, I reckon. Is he only 2 years older than Ronaldo? 1 or 2 years?
Yeah, like they're around the same age. They grew up together in Macedonia and the favelas. They grew up together. But but why not? Like everyone's saying this is his last Euro. Like says who, bro? Says who? He's
not normal.
Look at Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic
was back for
will
this
be
one.
touching 40.
Yeah. And he was back for this.
And he was back for this one. And maybe he might play the World Cup because it's only 18 months away. You never know.
Why not, bro?
Because these guys are animals, bro.
They're
like
different.
they're different.
We can't judge them like we judge the standard footballer.
Yeah, it's not Wayne Rooney where you're like,
yeah,
forget it. Like,
bro, United
done.
fans killed Rooney, I reckon. Straight up.
Let's not get to that one.
He's old. He's like 31. Like, relax, bro.
Legs are
We'll be
gone,
saying
bro.
the same. Watch these. Mark my words. We'll be saying the same thing about Marcus Rashford when he's like 30, because we work him too hard.
All right, just clip this bit up.
Come back when I got grey hairs. I'll be like, I told you.
I told you. But yeah, look, I think I don't think it will be Ronaldo's last Euro.
Nah.
I think he's gone more in it,
maybe,
to be
maybe
honest.
not.
Because like think about it, a lot of the players that towards the end of their career they start on the bench and maybe get a cameo, and then they retire. This guy's playing every single game, every single minute, scoring, top goal scorer in everything. So he's still playing. Like don't get Messi fans, don't get your hopes up. All right, he's still. I reckon
he'll be around longer than Messi. I reckon.
Yeah, Messi's retired for international about 10 times now. And now when they get knocked out of this Copa America, I'm done out of here.
Done. Wait till he misses one in this one.
Yeah, he's gonna retire. I said it was his birthday today or yesterday.
Oh,
Messi's birthday.
He was getting old.
Yeah, and I don't know where they're staying in this Copa America. It looked like one of these like
favelas, bro.
these cabins. It was just sharing a bedroom. Like, come on, it's Messi. You're giving him that kind of service. Anyways, Belgium, Portugal.
Okay, how far off?
Belgium, Portugal. Went to the
Like, the
favelas of
Euros.
Macedonia and
All around,
Argentina.
everywhere but you.
But 1-0.
1-0. Thunderbolt from
Hazard.
The other Hazard.
The other Hazard.
The other one.
The only one that's turned up to this actual tournament. I don't know where the other one's been.
You reckon I think Hazard, they might have brought him back too early with like injury. Same as De Bruyne. De Bruyne
Bruyne's
came
been
off.
okay though.
Huh?
De Bruyne's been okay.
He's been good. He's been fantastic. But like, bro, like, didn't he break his orbital like 2 weeks ago?
I thought it was just a face injury.
Yeah. Like, bro, that's big, your eye socket.
Yeah, he doesn't need the vision. Eyes closed.
Just
Just
Rudiger, bro.
no look
Rudiger's
turn.
wearing the Batman mask every game.
yeah, but
His
no
butt
look
just comes out.
turns.
Yeah.
No look passes. They're through balls.
Yeah,
Doesn't
I
have to
know.
see.
Yeah, that's true. That's
He just what says like it's got the sensors. It gets the movement around him. Heat
true.
map.
Yeah, exactly. No,
But look, Belgium got the goal, but Portugal, man, were knocking on the door for a bit. I think someone who was it that hit the post?
oh, with that thump. Yeah.
Who was it? Not Jota. It was someone else.
No, I don't even know who it was, to be honest.
Yeah, so they had a few chances, a few headers. Felix had a header. I think someone else, can't remember who else had a header. Ronaldo had a few shots, keeper
Few.
save, nothing really convincing.
Yeah.
At the end, a few half chances
They
that
put
maybe
the
they
pressure on right
could have
at
put
the
the
end,
pressure on. But yeah, man,
Look,
no cigar.
Belgium had a big task at hand, and they did their job. Like the one goal, you think scoring a goal in the first half and it ends 1-0. That's a tough game, especially against the people that have that attacking threat like Portugal. Like in the 55th minute, they brought on Felix, they brought on Bruno, and these guys still maintained they kept their lead and they shut up shop, and now they're walking through to the
Yeah, they had
quarters.
Yeah, that's it. So
And this was the first big test, man. We've been talking about Belgium like this whole Euros about like who are they going to be? Are they going to finally do what they got to do? And this is the first proper test, and they've come through aces.
yeah. So now that's right. And now it's Belgium and Italy.
It is Belgium and Italy.
Belgium and Italy in the next
Massive
game.
game.
So that's going to be a test for both of them. Yeah, I know Portugal was a good test here for Belgium, but when we look at both group stage games, Belgium were clear favourites. They got the results. They did what they had to do to win comfortably, and now you're versing some of the big boys, and task one is out of the way. But that wraps up the games for the last 2 days really that have been played, or the last day or so.
Around the 16 so far.
But then the game's coming up.
Yeah, so
Another juicy one with Croatia and Spain.
like I've been talking a lot of shit about Spain. And they ended up winning 5-0 the last game.
The
right?
last game,
But,
yeah.
yeah, they did all right. They did all
Ended
right.
up going second with
Yeah,
the goals.
and they needed it, and the biggest win of the tournament, I believe. But Croatia's looking pretty good, bro. Like they started slow, and I think even the Croatians didn't really have much belief this time around. But surely now they're feeling themselves.
Yeah, but
Modric was what a masterclass the last game was.
it was against Scotland. It wasn't
I
against
you.
England.
But bro, there was something to play for. That was a big game. You know?
Yeah, I
was
get
a
it.
big
I
game.
get it. But like at the same time, I mean, Scotland,
Yeah,
they're not a powerhouse or anything. I mean, they did equalize in that game against Croatia, but yeah, look, let's be honest. Croatia did look really good in that game, but I personally, I think that they can beat Spain. I think they will beat Spain in this one.
Yeah.
I think but then at the same time, they're not convincing, because it's usually Croatia. They do brilliant in the group stage, and then they go in a knockout and
Lift.
yeah. So this way, I don't know if they've been maybe consistently
Improving.
in the middle,
Yeah.
kind of in the middle.
But
Yeah,
they've
improving,
improved.
but
They've
like
improved.
I don't know.
They could do it, man. They could.
I think they can do it. I think they can beat Spain, because Spain, I think when they versed Slovakia, they missed another penalty, and then Dubravka with that stupid, like, just put over the bar, he knocks it into his own goal.
Yeah.
And then it kind of broke him a little bit, because they were still going through, even if they lost, I think 2 or 3-0. I think the pressure just got to him, and
much.
Spain just came with the goals and knocked them out. But look, Croatia can do it, but it's going to be a tricky one as well. It's not going to be
Definitely
easy.
a hard game. Probably the third toughest game in this point of the tournament.
But yeah,
it'll
look,
be interesting to see how that unfolds.
the winner out of that game would verse France or Switzerland.
Yeah.
Now, we were just looking at the table, we kind of just realised that France only won one game so far.
One game.
I know they've had the tricky side of the group, but drawing to Portugal, drawing to Hungary, only beating Germany with an own goal.
Yeah, so
it could have been 3 draws. I don't know, man. Like they got the players there, they got the quality there, but
they could.
Is there a surprise? Is there going to be a shock against Switzerland? Are we going to see Shaqiri spectacular?
I bet you he will score a goal. He will score 1 goal at least. Yeah. I think they're going to give him a legit
or
run.
Granit Xhaka. Xhaka boom.
I know, that blonde hair, bro. He's feeling himself. Might work.
Gaza. Phil Foden. But this is going to be an interesting one, man.
I think it's going to be a cracker game,
it looks like an easy walkover for France.
It's not going to be, bro. It's not going to be. This is Switzerland will fancy themselves not as favourites, but it's a good time to verse France, man. Like, they haven't won in their last 2 games. And Switzerland, scoring some bangers, and they're just playing more kind of free-flowing football in a way,
Like, nothing to lose, really.
Exactly.
Nothing
and this
to
is
lose.
just another game. Another nothing to lose game where they could make a big statement to the world.
But yeah, so what are your predictions for them 2 games? Croatia, Spain, quickly.
2-1 Croatia.
Normal time?
Yeah.
In normal time.
Normal
I'm going to go... Ooh. I'll go 2-1 as well, Croatia, by an extra time. I think it might go extra time.
Could be.
And then France, Switzerland, what's your ups?
It's funny, bro, because I pick France to win the tournament. I think they will win this game, but I just don't think it's going to be easy. And I think there'll be some big drama in this game too. I'll say 3-2 France.
3-2.
3-2 France.
I'll go 2-0.
2-0 France?
Yeah.
All right.
But don't be surprised.
Don't
I can't stand him. But yeah, the other 2 games left in the round of 16, Sweden and Ukraine. Seba.
Oh,
what a game.
What a game.
The game of the blue and yellow.
Lindelof, baby. Come on.
The game of the blue and yellow, man. If they both wear their home kits, we're in trouble.
Yeah. Everyone wins.
Everyone wins, yeah. But, man.
Who are you going to pick?
I can see Ukraine winning it.
Yeah.
I can see Ukraine winning it because I just don't know, like, with Sweden, they did get a few goals. They did score the last game. They won 3-2 in the last game, if I can remember. But still, man, like, can we go back? Poland, yeah, they beat them.
Poland were out of form too, though.
Yeah.
They took them to the edge. What about Ukraine? Ukraine lost
Ukraine
the
lost
last game, right?
to Austria. The no yellow cards for Kev. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's right.
But I don't know. This one can go either way. Doesn't really bother me. But
the winner loses to Germany or England. To be honest.
But yeah, I don't know.
But
maybe to Germany. I don't know about England.
Yeah. Well, I'll, for that one, I reckon Ukraine's going to get the goods.
Yeah, look, you can go either way for me, but I'm gonna go Ukraine as well, man.
Yeah.
But not really bothered. Not really bothered.
Malenko. It was cool.
But then Seb, the next game, another blockbuster here. We have England and Germany. Is football coming home for you?
No.
Okay, we'll see you next week, guys. Look, I reckon England can do it. Why not? I reckon England can get the result here. They haven't really shown what they're about, really. But maybe they can show up in this one. Maybe they got some secrets. Southgate has something up his sleeve. Like we said the last game, he needs to start playing some of the big boys. But then, I don't know, does Harry Kane need to play or do bench him?
That's the thing, bro. It's like, he's not playing good, right? He's definitely a
head's
shadow of
gone.
himself.
I tell you why, because his head's gone.
But then, bro,
he's at Man City. That's why. That's the problem.
You reckon?
All these players that are
on the contract yet, though. He should be still playing good.
Yeah, but look, these whole like Memphis and all that signed the. You're right. He hasn't signed yet.
He hasn't signed yet. The thing is, this, bro, like, it's a tournament, and tournaments, I think they're very difficult for managers because you don't have a span of like, all right, well, we'll rest this guy for a couple of weeks and then we'll bring him back in, get his confidence back, because there's no time for that. And Harry Kane, it's like it's a crime to bench him.
Yeah.
But he's not playing good. So, like, what do? You know, you're kind of definitely don't start Calvert-Lewin. That's what you don't do.
Like, hey, why not?
This guy would, I know, but
I will start him tomorrow. Captain and keeper and centre back. But look, Germany, they're one of the powerhouses as well. They showed in the group stage that they're not a joke. I mean, they
had a lot to prove from the last World Cup.
Well, that's right. And they got that second spot. I mean, a lot of us didn't really predict them to get second or even win the group. So they're doing well, and I think Germany get stronger as the tournament go on. But for me, Seb, just to quickly wrap it up here, I will go England, and I will go 2-1 for England.
I'm going to go 2-0 Germany.
2-0 Germany.
Yeah.
They got some. They got payback to do. Remember that one in the World Cup?
Yeah, of
Lampard's
course.
goal over the line.
Lampard robbery.
Lampard robbery.
My heart
There's some
broke for that one.
revenge. There's some revenge they had there. But guys, let us know what you think in the comments about who's going to go through in these next couple of games, and also what did you guys think about the games that just passed? Ronaldo out. Gareth Wales is complaining. Doesn't want to answer questions. He's done. But yeah, guys, let us know if there's going to be any more shocks, and stay tuned for the next one. Seb, thanks for joining, guys. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.